Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you guys can see, I'm wearing my Perfect is Impossible shirt because I'm making a statement today because perfect is really impossible. Like, literally, nobody is perfect. Regardless of what you guys might think, you guys may have that one person that you guys just think perfect and there's nothing wrong with them, but we all deal with underlying issues that not everybody knows about. Everyone has flaws about themselves that they don't like, or flaws about themselves that other people don't like. No one's perfect. And all my life, people have complimented my skin and told me that my skin is perfect, and they'll tell me that my skin is so soft. And a lot of people don't know that I deal with eczema. And the purpose of this video today is because I'm sure I'm not the only person that goes through this. Like, everyone deals with eczema to a certain extent. There are those who are born with eczema and it gets better as they get older, and then for some it doesn't. And then there's those that get eczema when they get older and have never dealt with it before, and that's actually my situation. So a lot of people don't know that I've been keeping my eczema under control for the most part, but as of recently, my eczema has gotten really bad, and I've been going through products and trying to like figure out, different ways to deal with it on my own. But what I do recommend is, like, no matter what tips and products that I show you guys in this video, that it's very important to go to a dermatologist. Like, I'm still shopping for one, which is why I have not been, but don't just take my video and try the products. And for some people it might work for you, and then for other people it might not. Everybody's body is different, but I do recommend that you go to a dermatologist and you find out what's best for you. But getting along with this video, so I'd never dealt with eczema before until I reached my 20s. And literally the first year when I was 20, I dealt with my first outbreak, if that's what you want to call it, of eczema. And it wasn't really an outbreak. I literally got one little patch on my arm, and it happened in the winter time. My eczema is always bad in the winter, and it was just it bothered me a couple times in the summertime, but it was never anything serious. So a lot of people don't know how to deal with their eczema, and then there's some people that have their eczema down packed. So I'm making this video whether you know about your eczema or if you don't. Hopefully this video will help you in some type of way. So just like with anything else, it's to understand what eczema is. So basically, eczema is an inflammation of the skin. It can cause blisters, but it's dryness in the skin. Eczema is just basically where your skin can become inflamed. And like I said, you can have like a mild case or you can have serious cases of it. So basically, to deal with eczema, you always want to keep your skin moisturized. Like, moisturize. A lot of people don't know this, but when you take showers or when you take a bath, if you deal with eczema, especially if you deal with very bad, severe cases of eczema, when you get out the shower, you have a 3-minute time span to put on lotion or any type of moisturizer, because that's when your pores are still open and your body will take in more of the moistures and lock them in. After 3 minutes, it's not saying that your body won't, but it's not going to absorb as much moisture as it would if you did it within the 3 minutes, which I just learned. Like, I'm literally just learning. Like, I'm learning because, like I said, my outbreaks have gotten bad, and they can happen anywhere. It can happen on your arms, your legs. It can actually start to pop up on your face. Like, fortunately, I haven't dealt with it on my face. Not saying that I won't or that it can't happen to me, because it definitely can. And luckily, I just been fortunate enough that it hasn't happened. So I'm just going to go into a couple products that I use and that helps me to moisturize my skin. And I actually started using this because I started using it before I knew that I had eczema, and I was using it because I get dryness on my face. So around my face is very oily, and then on the inside of my face is very dry. Also started getting breakouts like along my jawline, especially like when my menstrual is coming. So I started using Cortisone 10, and this is their eczema one. It's like about $12, I want to say, at like Walmart or CVS. You can get it like basically at any drugstore or any supermarket. But like I said, I believe it is $12. I wouldn't say it's pricey, but it's not really cheap either, especially depending on how much you're going to be using it, because I use mine a lot. So I go through like a couple bottles a month, because this is like my new go-to, my holy grail. Like I use this on everything. And it's just everything to me. Anytime I get an outbreak or I start itching, I put this on. And it is also very important that if you deal with severe cases of eczema, like whether you get it on your face or not, it's very important that you wash your face multiple times a day. I wash my face in the morning, at night, whether I go outside or not, and sometimes I'll even wash it during the day, and I always apply this. And wherever you get outbreaks or anything after you get out the shower, before you put on any type of lotion, I always apply this first, and then I'll put whatever lotion or moisturizer on top. But this is like key. Any lotion that you buy that's for eczema is key. I know that Gold Bonds has one for eczema. Make sure that you guys are also paying attention. If you have kids, pay attention to the signs of eczema, because it can really bother them. Like the itching, it's bad. Like it's really bad, and it's really hard to not try and itch. If you do itch, it triggers the skin even more, and it makes it inflamed and irritated, and you can also get infections that way. So just make sure that you guys are like paying attention to the signs, and make sure that you get your kids checked out for it. Thing that I also use, everyone always asks me like, what do you use on your skin to keep your skin so soft? And I really don't use anything in particular to keep my skin soft. Like my skin has just always been like this, and even though I do deal with eczema and I do deal with the dryness, like my skin has always been soft. But a product that I have been using, and I want to say I've been using it since like last summer, and I noticed that it's been making my skin like softer, and like I can actually feel the softness, because people be like, oh my god, your skin is so soft, and I'd be like, is it really? Like, isn't everybody's skin supposed to feel like this? And but with this, I actually feel the softness. So this is by Victoria's Secret, and honestly, I'm not even sure if they still make these. I know that I bought like a ton of bottles. I went to the flea market at the Giant Stadium, and there's always this lady there that has like a bunch of Victoria's Secret stuff, and her prices are amazing, so I always rack up. And I smelt this body butter. This one is Shea, so I have the body butter to this, and I also have the lotion to this. But when I went online on Victoria's Secret website to get it, they also had it marked down really cheap, so I ordered it then as well. But they only had, I want to say they had coconut or something on there. It was only like 1 cent left, so it was kind of like they're discontinuing it. I'm not sure, but if you guys can find it, you can probably find it on like Amazon, because I know people sell Victoria's Secret products like everywhere. So you can probably find it on like Amazon or something like that. But this right here, this is their super soft body butter. It's like, the lighting is crazy, but this is like my go-to. And I tell people this, they're like, so when people ask me now, like, how do you keep your skin so soft, I tell them about this. Like, I don't even go through telling, my skin's been soft, I don't really use it. No, I just tell them to use this, because you can actually feel the difference with this. And this is also a high moisture complex, so I use this on top of my cortisone eczema after I take a shower, like, always. I think I'm like, I still kind of have a lot in this one, but it's super soft. Like when you dip your finger in it, it's like, it feels like a souffle. Like it's thicker than whipped cream, but it's still light, and like just rubbing it onto your body, it just feels amazing. Moving on to the next product, I recently started using Lush, because Lush, their stuff is natural. Their products are very good for moisture, and I went into Lush. This was like a little while ago, and I explained to the person I explained to them my problem with eczema, and that I'm looking for something that's going to be very moisturizing to my skin and isn't going to aggravate my skin or irritate it. And you can really get, like, for the most part, whatever scents that you like, but I use Snow Fairy. Snow Fairy is my ultimate favorite scent by Lush, and it smells just like the bubblegum lip scrub that I use. I use it in like all my videos. Snow Fairy is just like amazing. So I use their Snow Fairy bath bomb, which has it has these moisture balls in it, so when you use it in the bathtub, you can feel the moisture. You can feel like how soft it's making your skin. And then after I wash and everything, I put this on, and like I said, it's Snow Fairy scent, and it's a body conditioner. But what you do is, while your body is still wet, put it all over your body, and then you rinse off in the water. And when you rinse it off, like when you put it on, it feels like a lotion, but when you rinse it off, you literally feel like your skin is like conditioned. Like it's like, it doesn't feel like a layer, but you just feel like the condition. You feel the difference in your skin. That I don't even know how to explain it. All I know is that it feels amazing. And since I've been using these products and using this along with the bath bombs, I don't use all the time. I just used one probably like 2 nights ago. I'll probably use one like twice a month, if that. But I'm really hooked on the conditioner, the body conditioner. This stuff is amazing. Like I said, you can get whatever scent you want, but make sure you get a body conditioner. And even though I do use the body conditioner, like I said, I still stick to my holy grail, and I still use the cortisone for eczema because, like I said, it's just amazing. Throughout the day, if I feel itching, or even if I feel like I need conditioning or moisturizing, I use this. So like I said, I use it way more than I used to, because before I used to just use it after I wash my face. I would just apply it, and any dry spots or eczema spots that I had, I would apply it, and then that would be it. But now I actually keep one at home, and I keep a tube of this in my bag because now I apply it during the day. So like I said before, I just had a patch like on my arm, but now like my breakouts are getting like worse. And I also learned that your diet can trigger certain things. If you eat a lot of dairy, it can trigger it. If you eat a lot of nuts, it can also trigger your eczema. So like I said, it's very important that you still go to a dermatologist and that you learn about your body, because what you're consuming and what you're doing to your body can trigger certain things to happen. So I'm gonna have to go to the drawing board and look at my diet, and it's not easy. You have to pay attention to what you eat and see how your body reacts to it. So I'm gonna have to cut down on my dairy and see if that helps with my situation. It's like a try and wait game. You have to try certain things, see whether it's gonna hurt or help you, and it's really aggravating, like very aggravating. And now I have to shop for a dermatologist. Like, just when I thought I had enough doctors in my life, now I have to find a dermatologist. That's really like all I had to talk with you guys about, and the products that I wanted to show you guys. Like I said, that I'm using, like a couple facts for you guys that didn't know. Eczema is definitely not contagious. It's a condition within your own body, so people don't have to get creeped out if they find out you have eczema or anything. It's not contagious. There's no cure for eczema. That's like the crazy part. It's just something you deal with. Your symptoms can be managed, but as of right now, there's no cure. So, like I said, you just have to learn your body, learn what your body likes, learn what your body dislikes. Whether you have eczema or not, you should be doing that. Learn about your body. Like, take the time to figure out what your body reacts to, what your body likes, what your body doesn't like, because it can reflect in your regular life, like your daily life, how you operate, how you feel throughout the day. You have to nurture your body, and you have to take care of your body in order for your body to take care of you. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I didn't talk your ears off, and hopefully it was just helpful. It's not going to be my last video. As I go through my eczema journey and I learn different things about myself, I'm going to share it with you guys, because like I said, everybody's different. Not everybody's the same. What works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you, but I'm sure I'll be able to help a couple people out there, and maybe someone's going to find what I do useful or helpful to them, and that's it. And even if what I use doesn't work for you, as long as I could drop, a little knowledge and bring awareness to this, So, I hope that you guys find this video helpful. If you guys like this video or want more videos like it, then like, subscribe, and drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys are dealing with that you want me to look into. Even if I'm not dealing with it, I'll look into it. Like I said, you guys are dealing with problems, drop them down below and we could talk about it. But until my next video, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next one.